concern us, it not concern us. How they want to do Nigeria, make they do Nigeria. You don't they carry all Nigerians, they go one place. So it be say at the end of the day, all of us go to say, which we participate in our small way. Why they talk and say, we should participate in our small way? Now, the Nigeria president, they talk, say, he want to put the whole national item. I don't understand. Why the Nigerians ancestors change the whole national item? What is so special about the white people national item? Why are they trying to change the national item? I first ask una that day, una sure say something no dey inside wey be say they no dey tell us. Una see any normal country wey be say their head correct go just wake up say they want change their national item. All the countries so with the state today, they first get 1 or 2 national item. For those of you who never see them, one they see, una know some comment the importance.
Anthem. That describes us much, much better. I don't know why we change it. It's about service. It's about diversity. It's about commitment, the value and nation building. So that is my message to Nigeria, my message to the president, my message to everybody. Never give up.
All right, guys, this video began trending yesterday after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed that bill. I mean, you cannot blame Nigerians who would say that, he acted in his own selfish interest. Because we have said, I mean, the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, had argued that, it should be subjected to, a wider review. I mean, even this old national anthem went through a bidding process. I mean, there should have been a conversation before, it was signed. But let me take some tweets. I know you guys have discussed this, but this is from Concerned Citizen who wrote, so it was about what one individual desired and not what was in the best interest of the country. Got it. Define selfishness again. One good trait of a quality leader, selflessness. Selflessness is putting the greater good of the people above one's personal interest. Well, our former Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, also put out a tweet, and she wrote, public service announcement. Let it be known to all and sundry that I, Obiageli Obi Ezekwesili, shall, whenever asked to sing the Nigerian national anthem, will sing, Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. This is my own national anthem. And let it be known that no one can suppress my right to dissent an obnoxious law that is repugnant to all that is of good conscience in Nigeria. Whatever else is hashtag not my national anthem. Nigerians have rejected this at large. So let me just take some more reactions. I mean, these are reactions from WhatsApp. This person wrote, my problem is that very soon you will hear that some people use 30 billion naira to teach the new national anthem in public schools. Another person wrote, I will not be surprised if we go back to right-hand drive before the end of this Senate. Well, another person wrote, May 29, 2023, subsidy is gone. May 29, 2024, Arise, O compatriot is gone. May 29, 2025, what's gonna be gone? Rufai, what's gonna be gone?
The flag. Maybe the flag will be gone.
You know.
Or maybe they will even change the coat of arms.
Yeah.
They will even change the name of Nigeria.
Another person wrote,
make Nigeria official.
Hopefully, let me take this last one. Hopefully, all prices and value of the naira will now revert to Independence Day status quo with that one signature. Hooray. I mean, seriously, we did talk about this yesterday, and we were asking President Bola Ahmed, we're begging really, that please go ahead, Dr. Bati.
Okay,
really
very quickly, a number of issues here. Opinion is divided.
Yes.
Mixed reactions. We just had Senator Victor Ume, who was defending the process, saying it went through due process. And the question was posed to him. The Chief Law Officer of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi SAN, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, has said, look, this thing should have been subjected to more consultations so that the people of Nigeria can have a sense of ownership. I don't think it's a right for the National Assembly to say, we have followed due process and it's done. Okay, it's an executive bill. They followed due process within 1 week and they've passed it. Even on the floor of the Senate, there were objections from Senator Adams Oshomole, who said he thought the word tribe and native should not be used because these are pejorative issues. Now, in the larger community, you have Mrs. Obi Ezekisile saying that, look, this is an egregious, and I'm quoting her, an egregious case of majoring in the minor. In other words, this is not a most important thing for Nigerians. Senator Shehu Sani has also said the same thing. Now, on the support side, you have Professor Michael Zekome, who said, in fact, he moved the motion on the floor of the National Political Conference in 2014. And he thinks that in terms of gravitas, in terms of context, in terms of content, that it's a good thing to return to the old national anthem. But the majority of Nigerians are saying, is this the important thing? At a time when they are now selling a bag of rice for almost 100,000, depending on the type that we eat. There is a particular brand of rice that is about 170,000 naira for 50 kg. But I don't think that's the general one that people eat. Every other thing is expensive in the market. Inflation rate has gone through the roof. When critical issues of governance come before the National Assembly, they don't act expeditiously. They seem to have developed, a fascination for minor issues on which they can show sycophancy and hypocrisy. This is the point that the critics are making. Number two, they say, oh, this was a national anthem that was brought by the colonialists and by the military. Okay, what other things did the colonial masters bring that they have to do away with? They gave us the name Nigeria. That's why Nigerians are saying, are we going to change the name of Nigeria?
Didn't Michael Zekome say that?
Because, no, Michael Zekome didn't talk about colonialism. No, he was talking about content, about the gravitas of the content and the context of the national anthem.
I think he said the name Nigeria should be
He thought it was more profound, more philosophical. That's the national anthem. Now, people are saying if it is the military did other things too. After all, they constructed the third mainland bridge. Are we going to demolish the third mainland bridge because it was the military?
All right.
If we're talking about going back to the past, there are Nigerians who have been saying, let's go back to the 1960 Constitution. Let's go back to the 1963 Constitution.
All right.
That is not of interest to the National Assembly.
You made mention
it is national
about the
anthem.
National Assembly. You know, let me take the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, who thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for bringing back the national anthem that they all grew up with, stating that the anthem inspires hope.
We want to thank you for bringing back our national anthem, the one that we grew up with. I'm talking about those of us who are above 50. And for the young ones, I'm sure by the time you sit down, read it line by line, word by word, you will see why it is very, very important for Nigeria to revisit its former national anthem. Because it inspires hope. It inspires hope. If we can follow to its logical conclusion, Nigeria will be a much greater nation. So thank you, Your Excellency, for coming. We will be looking forward to being with you on June 12th to commemorate 25 years of democracy in Nigeria. Thank you so much, sir. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right, Tajuddin Abbas there, urging our, students, our young Nigerians to, go through those national anthem line by line. But we did see them yesterday. They played the national anthem and they didn't sing. We didn't hear them sing. We just saw them standing. But, in the meantime, there are videos that have been circulating on social media showing school children reciting the national anthem. Well, here is a video of pupils of the Justice and Peace Primary School in Ogun State, as well as pupils in Lagos reciting the first stanza of Nigeria We Hail Thee during morning assembly.
Nigeria we hail thee, our own native land. Hosanna, Hosanna,
Those ones. But sorry, they did better than the House of Assembly members yesterday. Now the National Assembly yesterday, absolutely better. But you know, one day they're already reciting the new national anthem. That's what is now called. No longer
adaptability as a people, and I think that's why successive administrations just throw things at Nigerians, because they know that after we talk and talk and talk, we adapt. And this is what happened. So going back to what Honorable Tajuddin Abbas had said, that it inspires hope. Inspires hope. I don't know how hopeful we're feeling this morning. Follow me, because we haven't sung the national anthem. Maybe we should do that this morning so that we're able to feel the hope that he's talking about that inspires. I can understand what he means in terms of the lyrics of the anthem. But what a number of people have opined, and yes, I was reading the This Day newspaper backstory by Mr. Shegun Adeniyi, where he said, and I think the topic is fixing Nigeria with an anthem. And this seems to be what a number of people have criticized this move, that how is this the most important thing when it comes to the realities of people? It's either one thing, they are not in touch with the people, or the realities or the sufferings of the people, whereby they feel that the changing of an anthem would be the solution, or at least be a huge, bring a huge impact in bringing hope. Let me tell you what will bring more hope, or what will give us more hope. You wake up in the morning and feeling hopeful when you hear that the prices of food have gone down, and you and your family can eat well in Nigeria. You will feel more hopeful. One other thing that will bring more hope is when you go out to take your public transportation and the prices of transport has gone down. I'll be feeling very hopeful. When I see our children go to school and they're able to get quality education, I will feel more hopeful. When women and men can go to the hospital and access quality health care, I will feel more hopeful. When the strength of the Naira is in such a state whereby it can compete with currencies across the world, or at least go back to what it was at the beginning of this administration, I will feel more hopeful. Not the change of the anthem, not the passing of the bill. And that's why we ask questions. Why the urgency? Why the need? It just shows it has now caused a distraction. Rather than us focusing on evaluating the performance of this administration last year, we are debating about anthem. That is usually the Nigerian story.
Really.
So the former national anthem has a very hopeful line that says, "O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know." Our leaders are not properly guided, honestly. And you see, that's why Nigeria has not reached its lofty heights attained. Lack of direction by the Nigerian leadership. Also, add in this cocktail a very docile, gullible citizenship and elite system.
Right, hit the nail on the head.
That's the cocktail Nigeria suffers from.
Right.
Because isn't it a shame that you're bringing back the national anthem, but you've not brought back our girls that have been kidnapped for how many years now? As all the Chibok girls finally returned home. So you're more concerned about the national anthem at a time where, in account of your stewardship as a president, you've given Nigeria extra 11% inflation, pain, penury. Our judiciary is scampering around with different court orders today as we speak. In fact, people are scared as regards the judiciary, because if you can have a litany of court orders just on an issue in Kano, as we speak, Kano is boiling with a lot of uncertainty, 2 emirs in one kingdom.
All right, you're fine.
And we have a lot of other nascent problems.
We have a lot
And
of
the priority
Unfortunate.
is your national anthem.
What was the first thing you said? That the leaders are...
Directionless leaders. And real quickly, as I wrap up, Oji, the new national anthem has a very important part. It says, "A banner that will not be stained." That's the old national anthem.
Without stain.
A banner without stain. But this was the same country that stained the flag, our banner, with the blood of innocent Nigerians during EndSARS, with recourse to no account to today. It said a nation that will not be oppressed. But this was a nation that oppressed its citizens during the election, and people were beaten in a quarter because they want to exercise their rights.
All right.
So for those that are arguing that the words reign supreme, except you have a leadership that has direction, this country will not move further.
All right. We'll take another story.